Hello everybody and welcome back to Pathfinder Plays to my segment, Random Questions from the Dead Matter Discord. Let's begin. Hazmat asks, apart from the attachment, will there be any other flamethrowers? I'm asking this question because I thought about a specialized flamethrower used by farmers to clear land / to burn areas being prepped to farm. If so, will this kind of flamethrower be ideal? Onyx says there is a homemade flamethrower. Yes, indeed, there is a homemade flamethrower, but don't expect any massive industrial-sized flamethrower that farmers would use or firefighters would use for control burns. Slushed asks, will it be like DayZ where we have to find each other, or can we spawn next to our friends and survive with each other? Vitka says groups will spawn relatively close to each other. I like that. Slushed again asks, will this game come to console or only for PC? Vika says PC only for now, but we are interested in eventually coming to console if possible. This has to be one of the most asked questions in my comment section to date. I hope all of you guys who are asking this question watch this video. This question is at the very beginning of the video, so there's no excuse if you click on this video then click off, okay? Have some patience. No, not initially, but there's hope. How many shots can armor take depending on the vest or plate, asks Reaper. Havoc Hank says still needs implementation and testing, but it will vary with the caliber. Makes sense. Zila, will you get bloody if you're in combat with a shorter weapon like a kitchen knife, bat, chainsaw, etc.? Reggie Bless says getting dirty / bloody has been discussed, but not confirmed for sure. It would potentially be a threat of sickness / infection, not the infection, referring to the zombie infection, if it gets implemented. Reaper again asks, with the jams with the guns, will there be unjamming rods and cleaning kits? Reggie Bless says no, it'll just be hitting reload to clear it. Tap, rack, bang. Ladies and gentlemen. Zila, I have a question, but first, will cars freeze up in the winter, meaning you can't start them? Reggie Bless says unknown, but it's not a bad idea to consider. I strongly agree. If you go and try to make a base in a winterized area up in the ski area, in order to balance out that area due to the zombies being potentially slower and your character needing warmer clothing to survive there, so it'd be more impervious to random stray wanderers, maybe you should add the risk of a freezing car. Wilfred Sickle, will SWAT armor be in the game? Reggie Bless says yes, but it won't be common. Good. Mohawk, there will be turrets like Ark to make the base more safe? No turrets, says Hank. Fallen Banner, will there be immersive healing? Like, if you get shot, you have to pull the bullet out and bandage the wound. Hax has said that he is taking inspiration from games like Far Cry 2 when it comes to the healing animations. And you won't have to do a mini game to pull the bullet out or anything, but the animation will reflect it. I like that. Wreckful, will it be possible to make barriers around your settlement? For example, fences and gates, so you can only one exit for a more easily protected base. One way in, one way out. Funnel system. Very smart. Reggie Bless says yes. Exactly what kind? That's not clear yet. I do think that they should add some sort of fence building mechanic for at least like 6-foot fences high. It doesn't need to be necessarily bulletproof, more concealment over cover, which if you don't know what the difference is, concealment simply hides you like a bush or something like that, but cover is hiding you and it also is bulletproof. It would be nice if we were able to use a forklift to move Jersey barriers to be able to make our base a bit more secure. I know that's probably a ways off. They may not have began to implement it, but that's just my thoughts. Another question was asked about alcohol, and if you overindulge yourself in that delicious beverage, will there be some sort of an effect from doing so? Some sort of an impairment effect? I'm not sure where the screenshot went. It's not in my zip file, but here we are. Vitka says, if it has the potential to cause players motion sickness, probably not, which is what he specifically asked about when driving, but alcohol will have an effect, but they don't know what that will be right now. It'll be interesting to see how they actually flesh that out. True North asks, what is decaying in dead matter, like plants or weeds grow in the roads over time or buildings get cracks in them or things like that? Onyx says, there is no environmental decay like that. This is also a question that is highly asked in my comment section and in the Dead Matter Discord itself. No, the environmental decay will not work like that whenever they're talking about world decay. I believe they're primarily focusing on the plumbing and water systems starting to shut down, electrical grids starting to shut down, food becoming more scarce, item respawn rates starting to slow as the server ages, and obviously factions and NPCs evolving or devolving depending on what takes place in the server. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this has been Pathfinder Plays, reading you questions from the Dead Matter Discord. If you guys found value, if I answered a question that you didn't even know you had, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting that bell button so you never miss a video. And if you guys like scares, survival, and scavenging, you have come to the right place. Till next time, Path out.